No matter what you think about Naruto, you can't deny its impact on the entire anime community. It created many tropes that new generation anime were inspired by, like Jujutsu Kaisen. For example, the way Naruto embarked on his journey with the demon nine-tailed fox living inside of him is the exact same idea in Jujutsu Kaisen, where the cursed spirit Ryomen Sukuna lives inside Yuji Itadori as he embarks on his journey. But why? Why use the same trope as someone else? I know, it's called inspiration. Some people hate Naruto, but many people love it. This is the video that will explain why Naruto was one of the greatest anime of all time. Chapter 1, Naruto's Inception. Naruto manga was created by the great Masashi Kishimoto in 1999. This manga had generated over 250 million copies in its lifespan, landing at number 6 in top 10 best-selling mangas of all time. So let's see why people love this anime so much. The main character was an orphan boy with a tragic backstory that had yellow hair and wore an orange jumpsuit. This character was treated horribly by the villagers and everyone in school because these people knew that he became the Jinchurikin of the Nine Tails, but didn't know that he was the son of the 4th Hokage. So it created rebelliousness, anti-socialism, and resentment to his clan. Naruto origins at this time was so relatable to everyone that has been bullied in school for reasons you probably had no idea about. And because of this, you probably hated going to school too. You thought everyone hates you and developed resentment towards a lot of people until you found that one friend that became your best friend, like Naruto did. So this idea alone connected with the youth of the anime community at that time. But 9 years ago, Naruto's father and mother, Minato and Kushina, sacrificed their lives to protect their son from the destruction of the deadly nine-tailed fox. So Minato sealed the nine tails inside of Naruto in hopes of controlling this massive power and use the power for good and not evil. This created a Jinchurikin. For those who don't know, a Jinchurikin is an individual that has one of the tail beasts living inside of them, like Naruto, Gaara, and Bee. And the word Jinchurikin literally means power of human sacrifice. Someone might say, that's cool, we know what Jinchurikin means, but what does Naruto mean? Well, I'm glad you asked. Naruto is just an ingredient in soup, and his last name, Uzumaki, means swirl, as soup swirls like a whirlpool when stirred, stated by Kishimoto.
In many ways, you've become an ambassador of Japan to North America. How does that make you feel?
日本のアンバサダーというような存在になられたと聞いてますけど、どう思いますか？
アンバサダーがちょっとわからない。
領事というか、大使、日本の大使みたいな。
いやまだそこまでじゃ言い過ぎです。
Really? I don't quite. I mean, I personally am not self-aware of that.
まだナルトっていうとラーメンの中に入ってる具のことだからそこまでじゃない。
I mean, after all, Naruto is just an ingredient in ramen. So I think that, I mean, if you ask the average Joe, what's a Naruto? If they know any Japanese, they probably would point to that rather than my manga.
I respectfully disagree.
僕はそう思いません。
ありがとうございます。
But why Kishimoto named Naruto Naruto? To keep it simple, it's because Kishimoto loves ramen, and his favorite one is, you guessed it, Naruto. Okay, but I have one more question. Why does Naruto wear orange? Don't you think that color is a bit too bright? Well, there's a theory out there about Naruto's outfit. Kishimoto was inspired by Dragon Ball Z Akira Toriyama. So in Dragon Ball Z, Goku wore orange, and in Kishimoto's anime, Naruto wore orange. And the opposite color of orange is blue, as Vegeta wore blue and Sasuke wore blue. So Kishimoto implemented this into his story. However, this is not actually true. This is what really happened, stated by Kishimoto himself in an article. That kind of story, it would be a different genre. So I was thinking about what would be appropriate for not only a shonen manga series, but a jump shonen manga series. I figured I wanted to take a polar opposite approach and portray this character who wears orange. It's an orange jumpsuit and Naruto goes, "Hey, I'm here," which is totally opposite of how a ninja should behave. It's a paradox, but I figured why not make this another type of real ninja? Of course, I had some hardcore ninja fans who were like, "Dude, get lost." They were really upset because this is not how ninjas are supposed to be. So if you made it this far in the video, can you do a ninjutsu and like the video? If I can get 100 likes on this video, that would make me so happy. Chapter 2, Hand Signs and Ovation. Kishimoto knew that he needed something that would be different and creative to capture the viewers like a hurricane. And the dopest thing he thought of was the innovation of hand signs. No anime had used hand signs the way Naruto has implemented this gesture into the story. No anime has used hand signs the way Naruto did in all of anime at this point. It was different and captivating to us fans watching new techniques that can be summoned through the motion of hand signs called ninjutsu, which directly translate to hand techniques. This idea created so much mystery because there was no limit to these jutsus, especially when you see the characters use forbidden techniques that is banned by the ninja community. One of the dopest fights that used forbidden techniques was when Orochimaru summoned the first and second Hokage to fight against the fifth Hokage. This was dope as hell, but we're going to dive into that fight more in part 3. The type of hand signs the Naruto character used revolve around the animals that are correlated to the zodiac sign, like snake, rat, sheep, dragon, and more. But the person that created the hand signs in Naruto's story was actually Indra Otosuke to help the ninjas summon more intricate and complex ninjutsu. This concept alone compelled the viewers to keep coming back for more. So number 1, we wanted to see how this young boy will overcome his hard life. Number 2, we stay tuned to see new ninjutsus, abilities that can summon Godzilla. I'm just joking, but you know what I mean. And number 3, we all stay tuned to see one of the dopest features in Naruto, is the epic and detailed in fighting. Chapter 3, Taijutsu. We've all seen fighting in anime for a very long time, from Yu Yu Hakusho, Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, G Gundam, and Rurouni Kenshin. A lot of times in anime, especially Dragon Ball Z, when it comes to close quarters hand-to-hand combat, you see a bunch of hands and legs moving but can't capture what they are actually doing. Naruto fighting style was more down to earth, showing every detail and motion in their fight scenes. However, this was inspired by Cowboy Bebop ending fight scene in the movie where the hand-to-hand combat was so crisp and smooth. Kishimoto liked it so much that he put that exact scene choreography in the Naruto anime. Watch both of these clips side by side. Taijutsu means body technique, but if you want to see Taijutsu and ninjutsu at its peak, one of the best fights I recommend is the 5th Hokage versus Orochimaru. There were so many epic fights that set the tone for the anime, like Rock Lee versus Gaara, Sasuke versus Naruto,
Owning your body! Fire style fireball jutsu! Now let's justice, then I'm just gonna have to break all your bones and drag you back to the village!
And Kakashi versus Zabuza.
Style, Water Dragon Jutsu!
This is the type of things you want to see in the first season of any anime that introduce a mixture of innovation, action, and story. This will keep a lot of viewers interested in any anime that is coming out in the future. Final chapter, Naruto Shippuden. After Naruto and Sasuke fought in part 1, people thought that this was the pinnacle of the first part and it might come to an end soon, but we were so wrong. Naruto Shippuden aired in America in 2009 and we all fell in love with the story all over again. Why? It's because when we got older in the real world, Naruto got older as well and began his new journey with new abilities at 16 years old. So the relationship between the viewers and the characters still carried on. Naruto's #1 goal is to become Hokage, and second goal is to rekindle his friendship with Sasuke. So the next thing Kishimoto did was expand the most mysterious group in Naruto, and that's the Akatsuki.
The nonsense?
Yes, he's very easy to find. He lives in Konoha.
I know he had, but that's the non-tails, bro.
I understand.
I ain't never seen him fight before. I don't even know how he fight.
He's in the Akatsuki. He can fight.
No, I'm not going off that.
This group was so well organized and powerful that they collected all the Jinchuriki except a few more, which was Naruto and B. One of the first things that Akatsuki did was walk straight through the front door of the Sand Village and capture the Jinchuriki Gaara, the first tail beast. If that's not badass, I don't know what is. The fights and ninjutsus look more mature and sophisticated as we watch the characters fight as adults. This great story developed as we progressed from 2005 to 2009. I also love the fight between Sakura and Chiyo versus Sasori, because at this point everybody thought Sakura was just useless and why is she here as a character. This fight scene expanded on Sakura and her growth as a ninja. This was definitely amazing on the Taijutsu and Ninjutsu, and especially the story. The ending fight scene when Sasori was defeated was written very well to convey the lore of the evil Akatsuki member. One of the saddest moments in the story is when Naruto Sensei Jiraiya died fighting the powerful Pain in an overwhelming battle to the end. He managed to figure out Pain's secret and pass it on to the village using a toad. And when Naruto finally fought Pain, I'm telling you, he didn't hold back. He put Pain through so much pain that he eventually turned good at the end and resurrected the entire village of Konohana. We saw the conclusion with Sasuke and Itachi, when Itachi gave Sasuke the Amaterasu at the end of the fight, but nobody knew exactly what he did because he whispered it before he died. We watched Madara rise from the dead and beat the hell out of the 5 Kages. We see Naruto and Sasuke team up to finish off Kayuga. We got to see the emotional final fight between Naruto and Sasuke conclude. And last but not least, Naruto finally achieved his goal and became Hokage. So this is why we love Naruto, because we related to this anime from the beginning of our youth till our teenage years, with the epic fights, the unpredictable innovations of hand techniques, and the rapport that we built with the characters over 10 years. And there's also people that said, Naruto is so dumb because he chased Sasuke throughout the story, and that's, even though that's his friend, that's weird. And I'm telling them, if you ever been through what Naruto been through, growing up as an orphan with no father and mother, so he never really got to experience unconditional love. Everyone hated him and he didn't have a friend until he met that one person that became his best bro. If you experienced this too, you would definitely try to rekindle that friendship, because there's nothing like a brother from another mother that will have your back to the end of time. So if anyone made it to the end, I really appreciate it. And if you can help this video to get just 100 likes, that would be absolutely amazing. Love y'all.